Our Computex 2025 coverage is made possible thanks to our amazing sponsors.
Hey everyone, Andy Raffel. We're here at Computex 2025 and we're with Antec. We've got Lee with us, who's going to tell us all about their new AIO, because I guess a growing trend has been putting screens on AIOs, and some brands are trying to kind of take it even further. You think you have the best solution on the market, right?
Yeah, so natural progression. We've got a 5-inch screen. It's an IPS panel, 720p. It has a very nice pixel density, so it's very crisp.
Considering it is 720, I mean, just looking at it, and I'm hoping the camera can pick this up, I honestly thought it was like 2K or something. It is really, really clear, really, really crisp.
It's a very high quality IPS panel we've used.
Yeah, so and it's got a really unique design because it's actually on a ball joint. So it kind of works a bit like how you'd have a mobile phone holder on your windscreen of your car. So if you want to lock it in a place, you can kind of put it there and then you just turn this off to the side and it holds in place. So it kind of gives you full freedom as to if you want it that way, and obviously you'd have to change in the software, the orientation.
So the design ethos we went with is typically people put their PC at the side of their monitors and not everybody sits in the same position. So you can adjust and angle the screen so it's correctly positioned for where you're sitting against it, so you can easily see what's on the screen.
So if you had like a fish tank style kind of design case, you want it slightly angled towards the front, slightly to the side, you kind of get that full freedom as opposed to a lot of AIOs on the market which are just, well, fixed in place, right?
Correct.
Now, we actually got a press release on this the other day talking about it, and well, it had RGB fans. So where are the RGB fans, Lee? What's happened?
Okay, so we decided to get rid of the RGB fans because the focus for us is the screen. And behind the screen you can see that it's got ambient RGB behind it, which is quite nice and subtle. And we decided that the focus is the screen, right? So let's take the RGB out of the fans. Because it deflects from the screen, and that's a key selling point of the product.
Yeah, I think
it's a key feature.
I think the days of RGB, I don't know, it's very easy to do RGB on a budget, and I kind of feel like to a degree sometimes it can cheapen a product and it can make it look a bit cheap.
We're finding in the market that RGB tends to be more value products nowadays. It's a key selling point for a value product. More premium, it's not so valued as a feature.
Is this going to be available in black or white?
So there's a black version and a white version in 360mm, and we're looking at releasing a 240mm, but that will be black only most likely.
Okay, and I did mention sort of, especially with processors these days using more power, more heat, 360 really is the standard now, and maybe, you know, we've fed back to you that maybe a 420 might be a good idea for the future. There's a lot of cases, especially ones that you've got now, that can take much larger sizes of fans and things like that. But yeah, overall, just a really nice, clean, unique way of doing it. The only thing I said I didn't like, and you did confirm that this is going to change, we're not using gold screws, are we?
It will be silver. These are very early engineering samples. Mass production we're looking to start in July, so stock should arrive in Europe around August, end of August, start of September time.
Okay, pricing, have we got anything at the moment on this?
We're looking at maybe around 300.
Okay. So yeah, not cheap, I'll admit, but I guess you can see why with this screen. Obviously, there's a lot of development has gone into this, even with, the way that it mounts, the quality of the screen, and there is new software for this as well, right?
Yeah, so it's going to launch with our Unity software, which we have for our current products, for the Flux Pro, for example, but this will be the iUnity version 2.0. So that will have obviously a lot more integration support, screens, things like that. But we're also making it so, we're looking into making it so that you can run it in your web browser, so you don't need to download and install software to your PC.
Yeah, because
you don't
seems to be a growing trend at the moment. I'm hearing that.
Yeah, suite of 10 different brands software if you're running different brands of components.
Yeah, makes sense.
It'll be firmware on the device, and you just run it in a web browser.
Happy days. So there you go. This is a check of the new AIO from Antec. We have actually got a lot more content from Antec while we're here at Computex 2025. So thank you, Lee, and be sure to check on the channel for a lot more in the next coming days. Cheers, guys. See you later. Bye bye.